Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back with the rousing applause. We'd like to thank our studio audience for, the warm welcome. Okay, 1 second. So this is Mike King here. Tiffany Greene. She's the Empower Hour person. She is our princess of purpose. Welcome to the program, ma'am.
Thank you, Mike. I just straightened my tiara for my princess.
That is true. There you go. Put it on. We let it go, and we're out there supporting people. Tell folks who you are and what you do, ma'am.
So I'm Tiffany Joy Greene, and I am the founder of Empower People. And Empower People is an organization that provides education, connection, and support to mission and purpose-driven leaders to drive positive impact and empower people. You can find us online in a variety channels. You can go straight to our website at empowerpeople.org. That's MPWRpeople.org. And you can also find us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And don't forget, hashtag. That's right, Empower People, and that's MPWRpeople.org. And if you want to contact me directly, I recommend email. It's the best because I'm in and out of meetings all day, as you can probably imagine. And that's TJ, short for Tiffany Joy Greene, with an E at the end. I'm not the color, at empowerpeople.org.
So you are Tiffany Joy Greene. That is who you are, ma'am. And the movement is so big. It just can't be. It's not location centric. Oh no. Ooh. This is the purpose thing. The cat is out the bag. The word on the street is this is a purpose-driven conversation. So there's always really great things happening with you out there. Talk a little bit about what's new in the landscape, what's happening, because we got there's big names, and then there's some humongous big names that are out there that are going to take what you're doing to the next level. Really quick, before we get on to that, a lot of times we can touch on purpose in smaller organizations. But when we had Dominion Energy on, I asked the lady, and she is one of your princess purpose sisterin. She says that purpose can be baked into a process. So it doesn't matter whether it's 2 people or it's 2,000 people. We can have purpose.
That's correct. So if you go back to the days of the COVID pandemic, there was a lot. This is where purpose, it didn't become a movement then, but purpose started percolating. People started talking about it. Why? Because we were home and we were faced with ourselves. We were looking at the mirror going, oh, I don't have any distraction. What do I want to do? Do I want to bake sourdough bread? Like, remember the sourdough bread craze of the COVID pandemic?
Yes.
Do I really, right? All this. So it caused this discussion. And so the folks at McKinsey did a study. And they found out that one of the things that the research found out was that 70% of people say they define their purpose through work. And actually, millennials, even more so, are likely to see their work as their life calling. So if purpose...
Can I raise my hand there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I always thought, and people always said, that men are defined by their work and women are defined by their kids. No?
That is, I'm going to say it. I'm just going to put it out on the table.
Put it out there.
It's sexist. That's a sexist comment, okay? That's a sexist comment.
That's not, is it just ageist as well? Or is it just straight up, I've been drinking a sexist Kool-Aid?
It's drinking the sexist Kool-Aid and what the society is expecting. The truth of the matter is, if you're having a family, the family should be a priority, not just for the mother, but it should be a priority for the father. So one's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? We're putting gender roles, and based on gender roles, what their roles as the parent should be. So the reason why millennials are saying purpose is, needs to be part of my work. Now, that's not all people. Let's be clear. It was 70%, not 100%. The reason why is because they watched their parents. They watched the parents from the who are from previous generations having to do what? What we heard, work-life balance, right? And so they witnessed their parents spending hours of, we'll use the 9 to 5, doing something away from the family. And they witnessed a good chunk of this generation witnessed both their mothers and their fathers and their their parents will say, do that, right? Spend a huge chunk of their time away from their family. And they thought to themselves as they were growing up, well, if I'm going to be spending such a huge chunk of my time away from my family, I want my work to be purposeful. The other thing they realize is my mother and father are going, my, I moved away from home, right? I'm moving away from home. Then what? Now what? Do I start my life? Is that when I get to find out what my purpose is other than being a parent and do that? Or do I foster that throughout my whole life? So millennials were very intentional. They looked at their parents and they said, I know I'm going to have to spend a huge chunk of my life at work, and I want to make my work be part of my purpose. Now, when we say work is part of purpose, the actual job can be the part fostering that purpose, whatever your purpose is. But maybe, so people say, but come on, some people don't want their job to be their purpose. Maybe their purpose is, I don't care about a job. I want to skateboard if I could skateboard 24/7, I don't care about that.
How would you do it?
I would do it, right? So the job needs to be the funding source to be able to do that purpose, right? So when we talk about purpose and I talk about purpose alignment all the time, I say there's an organizational purpose. Everybody wants to know, how do I fit in with that organizational purpose, right? But I also want to know that my organization cares about my purpose, and my purpose may or may not be fed through my work. And if it's not fed through my work, I want my organization to support me in whatever that other endeavor it is. And if it's skateboarding, it's skateboarding.
It is skateboarding. All right, on the mic, Mike, Tiffany Greene here. I got to do a little housekeeping. Tiffany Greene, let people know how they can find you out there.
They can find me online at MPWRPeople.org. That's MPWRPeople.org. They can find me on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. #EmpowerPeople. A lot of these recordings, folks, you can find on YouTube. We're always uploading them there. And so you can find us. And you can also email me. Email me is a great way to contact me because I'm in and out of meetings all day. TJ Greene, that's short for Tiffany Joy Greene with an E at the end, at empowerpeople.org.
Hashtag. There you go. On the mic, Mike, Tiffany Greene. Come on in. Tiffany Greene is here with us. In walks I got to straighten up now. In walks the orders and processes people. I don't want to call them the ordering and process police, but they're kind of like the authority figures here. We got civil servants. That's right. They're civil servants. So the good folks from Origamic Solutions, Tim and Stacy are in here. We're here talking with Tiffany Greene. That is Greene, not like the color. She has an E on the end.
Right.
All righty, ma'am. We have some big things coming up.
Yes.
We aren't dropping names, but suffice it to say that Tiffany Joy Greene has gone global.
So yeah, so let me give a quick update of what we have coming up. So even this week we have one course on, I know this is going to be shocking, but on purpose and purpose ecosystems.
Shocking. What are you going out on a limb? Wait, you're trying to get it canceled? You're just doing something different, ma'am.
This will also shock you. I actually have a sign in my office that says I speak fluent sarcasm. So that
you know what? I don't even think that you need a sign in your office. I felt the heat when I called you Tiff. I didn't even get the N-E out. I got the Tiff and got interrupted, and I left it at Tiff. And it didn't work out.
Remember, a tiff is an argument. I am not an argument. So
no, you're much more than an argument. Okay.
So we also got another course. I want to say we have another course on the same day, which is on the 20th, and that is how to have a professional email. What we mean by that is if you are in business and your email address ends in Gmail, Comcast, God forbid, Hotmail or AOL, this is a course for you. Your domain for your email needs to be your business name. And that course on Thursday will tell you how to do that. So I highly recommend that. We have our next Power Hour coming up on the first Wednesday of the month at 9 o'clock. And I'm not going to be saying a name yet, but I did clue you in on, Mike. We do have internationally known speaker who's going to be on the Evolve Together with Empower People show. next month on July 23rd. This is
There we go.
somebody, this is a
It's
big
gonna be
name,
big.
folks. Not somebody from Richmond, somebody outside the state, somebody that lots of people know.
Outside. All right. Is it bigger than a bread box?
Bigger than a bread box. Let's just say this person worked for an organization that most people are aware of because they're using that software, hint, hint, every single day.
There you go. On the mic, Mike Tiffany Greene, like to thank you for joining the program. Any words of wisdom as we go out the door?
Always stay true to your intent. Remember, intent is purpose, purpose is intent. Without it, you're just running around ragged, not knowing where you're going. Your intent and your purpose is your GPS for success.
That's why she's the princess of purpose. Tiffany Greene, thank you, ma'am. On the mic, Mike Tiffany Greene. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, now. Take care.